Launch press conference ahead of this big pay-per-view event that you'll see on Main Event Television on Wednesday, July the 10th. It all comes to you live from the Wynn Entertainment Centre here in Wollongong, a venue that is fast becoming Sam Goodman's house, and he will headline the mandatory world title challenging against the world number 8, Chainoi Worawut, who is 25-0-1, the one being a draw. He's undefeated in 26 starts. He has 15 knockout victories and he is number 8 in the world from Thailand, the opponent for Sam Goodman, as the main event on this stacked show that you will see live on Main Event Television and here at the Wynn Entertainment Centre. Also part of this show, we're going to see Liam Wilson coming off his world title challenge against Yusuf Dib, who has an outstanding professional record himself. We've got a cross-code rivalry as well between Barry Hall and Curtis Scott, and there's a stacked lineup with some of those fighters being present here as well today. I'm Ben Damon. I'll chat to a bunch of the fighters and also, first of all, to the promoter of this event in George Rose. George, must be good to be back here at the Wynn Entertainment Centre where we've got such good memories after that performance last time out by Sam Goodman against Mark Schleves.
Well, mate, I absolutely love what you said. This is fast becoming Sam Goodman's house, and this is what it feels like being back here too. It's great to be coming back to Wollongong after the reception that we've had both times before that we've been here. The performance from Sam last time that we were here was absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait to be here again on July 10 for what's going to be a crazy card. I mean, the card that we've assembled for this fight, these guys should not be taking any of these fights. They're very difficult fights for everybody involved, and the fact that they're willing to put it all on the line in this, just like Sam Goodman's putting it all on the line in his fight, is going to make for an outstanding night of fights.
Talk to me about the risk factor that is involved in Sam Goodman's fight against the world number 8 here. It's a risky fight, no doubt, but he's putting it all on the line because he's mandatory, as we said, to one of the best fighters in the world and a big paycheck as well in a way. We saw him get in the ring. Clearly a fight is welcome there, but he's taking this instead. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, look, mate, it's a big risk, but I've got nothing but respect for Sam and his team. Nobody knows Sam Goodman better than him and his team, and knows what he's capable of and what he will do in the ring. And you know, we're a nation of punters. Australians love a punt, but not many people would put their career on the line the way that Sam Goodman is. He's taken a punt on his career and he's putting it all on the line in this fight, but it's to prepare him for what lays around the corner, and what that is the opportunity to fight one of the greatest fighters of this generation, and he's putting that all at risk here in Wollongong on July 10, and man, I absolutely love it. You know, I'm nervous about it. I'm nervous about it, and everyone should be. You know, he's a mandatory. He's the guy that's next in line, and he's putting it all on the line against a guy undefeated in 26 fights. It's not a bum. It's not a tomato can. It's a guy that can fight. And has got the track record to prove it. Undefeated in 26 fights. Not many people get to that point in their career, and Sam Goodman's going to step in the ring against a bloke like that July 10 here in Wollongong and put it all on the line.
But George, fundamentally he probably shouldn't be doing this. Have you tried to talk any sense into the Goodman camp?
Hey, look, I love people who want to take the risk. I love people who want to get in and put on a show for the fans, and that's what Sam Goodman's doing, is that he's bringing another big fight here to Wollongong. You know, we're getting a lot more limited in the big cards that we can put on here in Australia. You know, we've got Tim Tszyu fighting overseas, so now you want to be on a big card, you want to have a big card. It's Sam Goodman who's leading the way for that here in Australia at the moment. And we want to make sure that we get a really good event on here in Wollongong, and you know, like you said, fundamentally he probably shouldn't be doing it. He could sit it out and wait, but the best preparation for him, his team knows the best preparation for him. They know that a tough fight is going to prepare him to fight, you know, one of the greatest fighters of our generation. So he's ready to upset in a way in a short period, but first of all, he's got to get through this really tough fight on July 10, and then, you know, we will all be on the edge of our seats. Everybody should be, because Sam Goodman is risking everything. So, you know, we're all going to be in his corner and we'll be backing him up and cheer him home, as I'm sure the Mad Bunch will. They always do. They turn it on here in Wollongong, but it's going to make for a fun night.
I'm going to talk to you about a couple of these other fights as well, but firstly, you mentioned the Mad Bunch. Do you have a message for them? Because tickets, are they on sale as yet? You want to get in quick?
Yeah, so we've got the pre-sale going live at 12 p.m. today. So anybody who's a member on nolimitboxing.com.au, you'll get first access through our pre-sale. If you're not on there, you can get on and register nolimitboxing.com.au. Otherwise, general public can get access to the tickets at 4 p.m. today via Ticketmaster. But you know, you're up against a mad bunch here. The mad bunch will be taking a good chunk of this stadium. So get in early, register through nolimitboxing.com.au and get your tickets early and come down and enjoy a great night of fights.
This venue where you had such success, where you used to work over the road, you live around the corner, and seeing your name again up in lights.
Look, it brings me great pride to be back here and to bring another big show back to Wollongong. It was so good the first time that we had to do it again. So I'm stoked to be here. Another big show, another big card, and hopefully another big performance from yourself.
Tell us about your opponent in this fight. We know he's number 8 in the world, he's undefeated, and clearly this is a big challenge. Is he the right guy for you to be going in against when you're risking that enormous shot at Naoya Inoue and all the money that comes with it?
Absolutely. I've got to be tested and I've got to fight world-class guys. And look, I'm a gambler, Ben. I've got to roll the dice. So look, I'm going all in again.
Do you? What are your memories of what happened in Japan? Getting in the ring there with Inoue, and clearly he's someone who wants to fight you. What was that like to know that you're so close to all of those belts and to what that would represent?
Look, it was a crazy experience. We hustled our way ringside, we yelled out at him, and we ended up in the ring. So it was good. I'm on his radar, and he's obviously on mine. So. Look, I've got a job to do here in July, but make no mistake, after this one, I'll be sitting out and I'll be waiting for my shot.
It is a huge risk, though. You must acknowledge that. Has anyone said to you that this is unwise, that you should be waiting around for that fight instead of risking it all against this guy?
Look, I know what prepares me best for that opportunity, and I've got to stay active, I've got to stay busy, and look, I need another test at that world level before I take on Inoue. So. Look, it's the plan my team have come up with. I trust in my team and I trust in their process and their plan. So, look, it's about putting me in the best possible spot, not just to fight the monster, but to beat him. So that's what we're going to do.
What was it like in this venue, getting your stoppage victory against Mark Schliebs after all that had been said last time out? What was that emotion like, and do you want to experience it again with the Mad Bunch?
Look, we will be experiencing another victory, and it's going to be another sweet one on world level. A world-class opponent, a guy that's highly ranked with the WBC, and everyone knows what's next after this one. So look, it's going to be a big event, a big show, and I'm going to put on a big performance. So I've got a lot in front of me, and I can't slip up here. So look, I'm going to do a job on this guy, get him out of there, and then on to the next one.
And final words for the Mad Bunch and anyone else who's considering getting here to the Win Entertainment Centre or watching, of course, on Main Event. Tickets have gone on sale today as well.
Yeah, get in quick, get your tickets, because you know what this place was like last time. It's only going to be bigger again, and look, it's going to be rocking, it's going to be rowdy. You know what they bring.
Yeah, Australian boxing is someone you've thought about fighting at times over the years. When you've thought about it, how have you pictured that fight going?
Yeah, look, it's definitely a fight that my team and myself have earmarked for some time now, and I always sort of knew that Liam was a bit of a bigger body at super featherweight and that he would come up. So I've been ready for an opportunity like this. I feel like in terms of my career, I fought for the longest time in obscurity, and it's only been my last 3 or 4 fights that I've had the backing of No Limit, and they've given me the opportunities to put my skills on display, and this is another great opportunity, my first pay-per-view opportunity as well, so I'm grateful for it, and I'm looking forward to putting on a great performance.
Yeah, how does that feel? You're sitting up at the top table ahead of a pay-per-view on Main Event, a big show presented by No Limit. You can look at a very creditable opponent and some big names who are around you. Your brother, a former world champion, in the audience. Just sum up this sort of moment for us.
Yeah, look, I'll be real with you. Walking in and seeing my face up on that big billboard was a real pinch me sort of moment, and it's why I've trained so hard for the last 15 years. These are the fights that get you up. These are the fights that you want to be a part of. You want to put your name out up in the bright lights, and like I said, these are the opportunities now. I know what it takes to be a great fighter. I know what it takes to win world championships, because I've watched my brother do it, and I'm looking to follow in the footsteps of my brother, and also the great Australian fighters that are currently here. Liam's achieved a lot in Australian boxing already. He's fought for 2 world titles in his short career. Beating Liam is going to allow me to get to that level, and that's what I need to do.
Clearly, though, this is a fight you see you win. What is it about Liam Wilson despite being as good as he has been, that you see as a vulnerability? What gives you an opportunity to beat him?
Well, nobody is unbeatable, and Liam has shown vulnerabilities in the past, you know, in terms of making mistakes, fundamental mistakes. He is there to be hit, and you know, that's my plan. Hit him more than he hits me, and come out with the win by whatever means necessary.
What would a victory in a show like this and a moment like this mean to you?
It's going to mean a lot. You know, I believe that Liam is probably one of the top 10 pound-for-pound fighters in Australia, so a victory over Liam is going to put me in that set as well, and that's you know, that's all the motivation I need. There's nothing more that I want to do than be one of the best fighters that Australia has, and I want to be representing Australia on the world stage, and this is the first step towards it.
Thank you, Yusuf Dib. I'll talk to Liam Wilson now. Liam, great to see you again, and great for the Australian public to see you again for the first time since that big fight that you had in Arizona. You just heard Yusuf Dib, your opponent, say that there are some vulnerabilities, that you get hit a bit too much. How do you respond to that line of thinking?
Yeah, I've had to go back to the drawing board and fix up a lot of flaws that I made in my fights. I'm in a position now that I'm all too familiar with, unfortunately. I'm down the back of the pack in order, and I have to rebuild myself back up, show everyone what I'm made of, and get my shot at another world title. So the next fight is July 10th against Yusuf Dib.
That surname Dib means a bit in Australian boxing. Is that an important name to have on your resume?
Yeah, there's a lot of pride in this fight because, you know, I know his family has a big name in Australian boxing. Billy Dib, Bilal Dib, and Yusuf himself. So I have a lot of pride with it, and I'm looking to put on a good fight, good performance, and come away with a nice decisive win.
From what you've seen of Yusuf Dib, is he on your level, do you think, as a boxer?
You know, he can. It's all up until the.
Yeah, we'll find out on July 10th.
Yeah.
Just give us your thoughts on how this fight goes. What does Yusuf try and do, and what are you successful in doing?
Look, I'm excited for this fight because, you know, I've come with 2 world title shots, very close fights for me. I felt like as if those fights fell between my fingertips, and you know, now I'm back to square one. I have to prove to everyone that I am capable of winning a world title, and this is the man stepping in front of me, Yusuf Dib. I'm coming up in weight. It's going to be a tough fight, but I'm ready. I'm excited, and you know, let's do it.
Yeah, what a great fight that is. Liam Wilson and Yusuf Dib. You'll see that as your co-main event. In the main event.